Where do you think you got the name Daisy from? You know how people get last names, Garth? It's something they did, right? Like if you were a butcher 100 or 1,000 years ago, you'd be Garth Butcher, right? But no, you're Garth Daisy. Why do you think you got that last name?
Because my dad's last name was Daisy.
Yeah, how do you think he got that name?
Because his dad's last name.
No, I can tell you exactly how he got this name. There was a time where he was out in the field picking daisies. Some dude ran up to him, punched him in the back, and stuck his penis.
He's a douchebag, that's what the world's saying. He's a douchebag, here's how you know I ain't playing. He's a douchebag, there was a vote, it's legit. He's a douchebag, bro don't even give a shit.
What do I know about his nickname, Jimmy the Bag? Well, I just know that that's around the track. He's always been Jimmy the Bag. A lot of guys, not everyone calls him Jimmy the Bag. Like, he's always called himself Jimmy the Bag.
Do you know how his nickname is Jimmy the Bag? Do you know how he got that nickname?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so happy about that, but they called him Jimmy the Bag because he carried a bag of marijuana with him. He smoked marijuana, I guess. And really, hey, in the state of Washington, it's legal. And in British Columbia, it's just about legal. No one gets in trouble for carrying a bag of weed and smoking weed.
I think he always had a bag ready to smoke, ready to sell. At least that's what he told me, was that's why he was called Jimmy the Bag, and it makes sense to me.
That's why everyone called me Jimmy the Bag. They know they run with the bag, they get lifted.
No.
And do you know how he got the nickname Jimmy the Bag?
Sure, it's a short for Jimmy the Douchebag.
We gave him that name a long time ago. Jimmy the Douchebag Sweezy.
Yeah, there he is, Jimmy the Douchebag. It got to be like a thing in town.
Everybody was calling him Jimmy the Bag. And of course, being
Jimmy the Bag?
Jimmy the Bag.
Oh, okay, so you're not going to say the word?
I can't say the word for obvious reasons.
All right, I'll just say Jimmy the Douchebag.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
A couple of your friends have actually said, and this is your friend saying this, that the bag is short for douchebag. They've always called you
They're
Jimmy the
just
Douchebag.
fucking with you, man. Look at you, such a straight-laced guy. My friends are just messing with your head. I'm not Jimmy the Douchebag. I'm Jimmy the Bag. I got a bag of weed on. They're just messing with you, man.
Okay.
So you're just confirming that was his... People around town were calling
Everyone.
him...
Absolutely everybody
Jimmy
called
the
him,
Douchebag.
like doctors, lawyers, dentists, Jimmy the Bag. His teacher called him that. And at that time, he was 10 years old.
Yeah, no surprise.
No surprise.
No surprise at all. Jimmy is a douchebag. I'm not fond of the term, frankly, but...
Whenever I'd say Jimmy Sweezy, though, no one knew what I was talking about. But whenever I said Jimmy the... Everybody knew what I was talking about.
Douchebag.
Yes, if you insist.
So it's not a dirty word, right? So that's all I'm saying. It's
well,
not...
I mean, for you it might not be. For me, it's an unpleasant term. It doesn't feel clean.
It's clinical, though. It's a doctor's term. You know what I mean? It's not. You're going to see that on the aisle in the drugstore. You're going to see.
Sure, I don't go down those aisles.
It went from Jimmy Douchebag to Jimmy D Bag to Jimmy D, and then we figured bag sounded a little bit better, a little bit more obvious.
I would always be Jimmy the Bag, Jimmy the Bag, and it just became Jimmy the Bag, Jimmy the Bag, Jimmy the Bag, Jimmy the Bag.
Oh, because you just shortened it.
You
made the space shorter.
I made the space shorter, and everybody just adopted it, so he just became Jimmy the Bag.
And when he got wind of it, he started carrying around a little bag of weed. So that people would think that was the bag, and he wanted them to drop the douche.
Well, you know what? From being around this guy for all these years, that would make sense to me.
Well, we heard actually from the time of 8, he had the nickname Jimmy the Douchebag. And they're telling me that they called him Jimmy the Douchebag for years, and then eventually they just shortened it to Jimmy the Bag. Is that?
I don't know about that. I don't think that's right.
Okay.
I think it was with the bag of weed.
Right.
That's what I think. Yeah, I just think they got that wrong.
I've seen him be a douchebag to pretty much almost everybody that I've seen him talk to. Oh, really?
So you got a bag of weed on you now?
The fuck does always mean? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
you didn't have to pull it out. All right. Yeah. All right.
Got a bag of the sticky icky right here. Black Widow, son. Do it like that, son.
Well, is that the usual size of your bag?
Is that the usual size of my bag?
Just asking.
Is that the usual size of your cock? You fucking soft cock cum smuggler. Yeah, it's just for a fucking day. I don't need to take a huge, giant fucking bag with me everywhere I go. I have a little bag for me to smoke today. I'll have a bigger bag if I'm going on a big fucking trip. Jesus Christ. Is that the size of your fucking camera? What is that, a GoPro? Ooh, you're a movie maker, eh? Soft cock cum guzzler. Drink it.
Look, I wasn't trying to dish your bag size.
What the fuck were you trying to do?
I was curious if you sometimes carry more than that.
Bi-curious, I'm guessing.
Okay. All right.
He's a douchebag. There was a vote, it's legit. He's a douchebag. Bro, don't even give a shit.
He said, well, every time you say D-bag, instead of thinking of the word that it really is, why don't you think of the word dirtbag? So I tried it. I was thinking of the word dirtbag as I would say D-bag, but I just knew that everyone was listening to me was thinking of the word that I didn't want to say, so it was almost like saying the word that I didn't want to say. Does that make some sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
And I mean, to be perfectly frank, dirtbag didn't really cover it because he really is the word that I don't want to say.